What's going on YouTube? Dr. Ironbat Prime 2.0 back again with this new video. And as you hit this new video, this is my showcase and my full reveal of my Loki cosplay / President Loki cosplay that I've made. Now for this video I've wanted to just run down and show you how I made this cosplay, how I pieced it together. Most of this some of this I just made myself. Most of it came from like Amazon, Etsy, thrift stores, and all that. And I'm going to show you guys how I made my President Loki cosplay. But let me backtrack a little bit. This is a cosplay idea that kind of sort of came to my mind on and off here and there. Basically, I've had the idea of when cosplay is Loki on and off when I first started on cosplaying. But then when the Loki series finally dropped and came, I saw President Loki and I was just impressed by that outfit, and I was like, this is definitely a cosplay that I can make. I could definitely make it happen after watching the show, and even after reading a little bit of some comics here and there. I was like, this is a cosplay I can do and I can make it happen. And I'll admit, I did wear this cosplay for a couple events here and there, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, I'm finally ready to bounce onto it, show you how I pieced this cosplay together and how I made it. So let's get started from bottom to top on how I made my President Loki cosplay. But before I begin, well, let me just say, my Loki crown / the horns, these are literally like $20 on Amazon. I've had these for like a little over a year now, and so worth getting. And as for the scepter, well, I already did a YouTube video on how I made the scepter, so I will leave a link down below, but this is 3D printed, came from Etsy, and again, link is down below if you want to see how I made my Loki scepter. So going from bottom to top, here are the shoes. Now these are just, I believe the brand's called Viracudo or something like that. I keep forgetting how you pronounce the name, but these are just fancy shoes that I had lying around, and these would work perfectly. And so, yeah, I mean, it's President Loki, so gotta wear something a little fancy. So, yeah, these are the best of what I could do for like fancy shoes. And again, I had these lying in my closet. I've had them for a while, and they still fit, and they work perfectly for this cosplay. Okay, so for the fancy pants and fancy coat to go along with it, the fancy suit outfit, this came from Amazon, and the brand is called You Look Ugly Today. I mean, I got this at a really good price, and it came with the pants as well. And because, I mean, it's President Loki, he wore like a black outfit, so yeah, black pants, black suit, and so worth getting on Amazon. And it fits perfectly. I went for a small because I'm a very skinny guy, so yeah, that's what I did for the fancy suit part of this cosplay. So just a bit of a two-shirt system. Here's a button-up that I got that goes along with it. I got this at Target for like $20, and I also went for short sleeve because, in comics and the show, he probably wore like a long sleeve button-up. But I went for short sleeve just so I don't get too hot, and just so, it's a lot more form-fitting. I basically also used, the exact same one for when it came to me cosplaying as Adrian Gress. But yeah, this is a perfect, button-up shirt, and, this actually came from Amazon. Target. This vest here, this came from Amazon. And it's very, it's a green, 4 button-up vest, and, it's called Top Tie for, that's the brand that it is. And, yeah, these were, at a really good price, so yeah, if you're gonna cosplay, if you're gonna cosplay as Loki, you gotta have some green on you, so I went for a green vest like he has in the show. I'll admit I do get a bit of a Joker vibe with this vest, but hey, that's just the vibe that I'm getting with this thing. So just a couple little things that I added on to those, into those cosplay parts. This is just this is basically just a $5 belt that I got at a thrift store, and I just went for a black one because just to hold my pants up, but hey, I got this just in case because it matches up. and I like it. So yeah, I got this for like $5 at my at my local thrift store. And same goes for this zip up tie. I went for a dark green just so I could change up the green a bit here and there, but I really like this tie. And again, it's a zip up kind. I mean, you could find one at a really good price online, but well, again, thrift store for like $5. So yeah, so worth it. I mean, thrift stores are always helpful when it comes to, well, cosplaying and just piecing together parts and just finding these kinds of things. So yeah, these are the little things. So another little thing I got was this Loki button. Well, translation, vote, Loki for president button. This is pretty much something I got on Etsy at a really good price. And I forgot the seller's name, but I will link it down below. And I will also throw in the description so you can get one of these yourselves. But I got this on Etsy. I got like a pack of 10 of these. And so, just so, well, I could pass a couple of these on to some friends of mine and keep one of these in case I made this cosplay happen. So, still worth getting. And, well, again, these were at a really good price. These Loki, well, for president buttons. So, yeah, if you want to vote for Loki, definitely get your hands on one of these. So, one of the last things I want to show off is pretty much this this holster that I made. Now this is pretty much a leather holster that I made that goes on like the side of my legs right here, and it's to hold my daggers, which I did do a YouTube video on like not too long ago. So if you want to learn like, well, short way of saying it, these daggers came from Etsy as well, and I pretty much just painted them up myself. And if you want to learn like how I paint these up and where I got them on Etsy, I will leave a link down in the description so you get some of these yourselves. But the holster, this was literally something I made from like stuff that I picked up at Michael's. This was pretty much just some leather that I picked up, and it was just a matter of measuring my leg, making these straps and some button-up ones so they could loop around the belt and loop around my leg. So yeah, and this thing took me literally like a full day to make. Well, maybe half a day, but yeah. I mean, I really like how it turned out, and this is just a perfect way to just have, well, daggers by your side. But just to show you up close, yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. I mean, it was just a matter of, well, using some Loctite glue and just some small bits. And again, it just, these straps right here just, well, I have two straps that wrap around my leg and two that wrap around the belt. But yeah, that's what I did for, well, that's why I have a holster for, well, my daggers. So without further ado, here are some full pictures of me in my full-on President Loki cosplay and or my Loki cosplay that I have completed. So yeah, I'll admit, I wore this cosplay for two events, Cowtown Comic Con and the cosplay prom that I went to not too long ago. It was literally a month ago when I went to those two events, and I will leave links down below so you can check out the vlogs I did for those events. So yeah, feel free to check those videos out. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything I could say about my President Loki cosplay. I'll admit, I had an absolute blast wearing it. Again, I've worn it for cosplay prom, and I've worn it for a small Comic-Con I went to not too long ago. And I want to wear this cosplay for some other events here and there later in the future. I don't know yet on what I'll wear it for, but this was, again, I had a blast wearing it, and I'd love to wear it again. Maybe later in the future, well, I'll admit, I've just been busy here and there, but I've wanted to do some TikToks in this cosplay, but those are finally gonna happen later on. I already did a couple, so well, I'm really looking forward to just wearing it again for other events and TikToks and all that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all liked this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all learned a thing or two. But just to wrap it up, don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Hit the bell so that way you guys are notified whenever my next video is uploaded. Don't forget to also comment below, hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate if you guys did that. But also don't forget to follow me on social media, and I just might follow you guys back. So make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, all that social media stuff of mine, and I just might follow you guys back. But until my next video, this is the God of Mischief, signing off, and I will see you guys in my next video.